initially. It's always sexual. Had to wait to know what to do with that. Had to ask a few people.
8 days.
It's a long time for me.
The amount, expensive new flavors I couldn't even pronounce. No gun polish, just sticking the party. Hope nobody gets out of their body. Got itself hurt, he was full of that.
How do I know you? I don't know, the gym? I guess we met at the gym. No, we met at a bodybuilding show, actually.
Yep.
But we didn't really connect until a year later. We started talking more, and then we decided to meet up, get a workout in, and then we went to sushi after, and the rest is history. Here we are. 5 weeks later?
Yep.
Yeah, but we spend a lot of time together.
Yep.
Maybe too much.
I don't know. Is there too much?
No, I'm kidding. Probably you think not enough.
Yeah. Well, my perspective is just different. That's all.
Yeah.
Has he made an impact on your life?
Oh, immensely. Yeah, I feel like he's my drug that's like expanded my mind to see other things. Like just see life in a different perspective. Huge impact. Yeah. He's like broadened my horizon.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been good for me.
Why do you think that is? Because it's only been 5 weeks. Right, 5 weeks is really nothing if you stop and think about it.
Yeah, but it feels like 5 years.
Oh.
It can be.
I feel like we're on the expedited program.
Yeah.
I heard that saying.
I know you do. That's why I said it.
You're on the expedited program.
Yes.
You're on the expedited plan.
Figure it out right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we've known each other longer than we've like been hanging out. If that's a thing. We've connected so well and so quickly.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has Tina impacted your life?
Oh, yeah. I've connected with her on levels that I haven't connected with somebody before.
Yeah.
Mentally, we laugh a lot. I get to talk to her. I never really looked at a partner as a friend. It was more in sexual context initially. It's always sexual. Had to wait to know what to do with that. Had to ask a few people.
8 days.
It's a long time for me. And, yeah, so I would say so. And also the coaching that I underwent, also the months of coaching and reliving certain traumas and doing things a little bit differently, I would say has impacted me. So I'm able to apply a lot of the practices and things that I learned, principles that I learned, just like I did in prison. So when I went to prison, I was one way. I had a certain mind, and I couldn't get myself out of prison with that same mind. So I read and I devoured material and literature, and fast forward to who I am today. So I would say so. I have the opportunity to apply all these things that I learned, rather than just learning them without application. So learning something without application isn't really learning to me. You just have some information that's cool, but you can't really apply it yet. So she gets the updated version.
Updated.
Yeah.
Leveled up Joe. So you think
Joe 2.0.
You think you're the best version of yourself now?
No, not the best. I'm a better version, but I don't know if I'm the best because I'm still trying to grow and develop and learn.
Yeah.
I think we can always do that every single day.
Do you think I can help you?
Yeah. I think that you can test my patience. That's helping me, which is a good thing. And we don't really like to get tested. We want to believe in something, and then we don't want those beliefs to get tested. So it's easy to have those beliefs without any test. So these principles that I'm trying to apply is really easy in theory until they get tested. Until you have to sit back and really evaluate what just happened, because we all have these feelings and these knots in our stomach, or the other person may do something that we wouldn't do or we don't like to do, so it gets tested. Our beliefs get tested. So it's what you do with that that's important. So yeah, she can definitely help encourage or reinforce everything that I've learned, as this is the right way to do things based on my responses and the way I apply things because of her reaction. So I'm learning how to be much more patient.
Interesting.
How did you test your patience?
Thank you. Stole the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, how do I test your patience?
I'm a very punctual person. I'm a clean freak.
I'm not dirty.
No, but you also test my patience as well in a good way.
Yeah.
Because thinking that everybody should conform to your ways is immature. Thinking that everybody should be punctual and 10, 15, 30 minutes early to appointments, be out of respect because of my own attachments to these principles is irresponsible and immature of me. And for me to push that on my significant others, an immature way of doing things. Being upset and frustrated when they don't want to do certain things and I do is an immature approach. It's childish. But in relationships, any relationships, we do that. We project our feelings that we don't like onto our partners, and then we make them feel as if they're doing something wrong that has nothing to do with them, it's us.
Yeah. I feel like that's why we're good for each other, because we're very understanding with our needs
I'm
and
not
wants.
perfect. By no
Neither am
means.
I.
I have my, hotel mannerisms, right? Change the towels and, I don't push that on anybody. It's not my right to push how I am on people. I've extended my home to you, so it's not fair for me to push my ways and be so overbearing where it makes you feel like your home is uncomfortable.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
it is also your house though too. Like you can have it a certain way.
I'm
You
hardly
tell
ever
me you
here.
want it a certain way.
I shouldn't make demands. Demands aren't required, or I'm hardly ever here.
You're pretty lenient.
Yeah. So yeah, we all get tested, but our beliefs sometimes get shaken when something happens, and all of a sudden our beliefs break, and our beliefs aren't that strong, and we break to circumstance and situation, and then we ask for forgiveness, and I'm tired of asking for forgiveness.
Yeah.
I just want to be a better person.
You
in
are.
so many ways. So best version, I don't know. Maybe in 5 years I'll be even better version, but definitely better. So not best. And which brings me to calling you out here. So Tina asked me a question. So ask me the question
The first one?
about.
Yeah, I asked if you ever raped anybody.
So I haven't raped anybody, but I was involved. I wasn't directly involved in the rape, but I was there.
The amount, expensive new Ferris I couldn't even pronounce. No gun policy sticking the party. Hope nobody gets out of their body. Got itself hurt, he was full of that money. We ain't even wanna have to kill nobody. Ride down ocean like Fast and the